Hi everyone and welcome back to the Brick Bods. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. You join me today for a review of set 21344, the Orient Express. Now, we bought this pretty close to day one because Ian likes trains. It looks good. We were excited. So there's 2,540 pieces in this set and it's about £260 in the UK, $300 in the US. And it's a Lego Ideas set and it's very, very long. So I can't really fit it completely on my side. It hangs over the edge there. It comes with the locomotive and the tender, the coal car bit, and then two carriages. And these carriages are massive, really long carriages compared to the locomotive. And I think that's one of the biggest complaints, is that they made this all about the carriages, which for me is fine because I love the little internal details of the carriages. But if you're a massive train fan, the train is pretty diddy and it's just not for everyone. Now, I really love the colour. I think it's a beautiful sort of dark blue. Looks really nice, and we have the Emerald Night as well, so it's nice to have a different colour. Now, my biggest gripe I'll start off with is the instructions. So there's 5 parts of this set to build. You've got the track, you've got the 2 carriages, and then you can build the locomotive and the coal car sort of separately. So that's 5 people who could get involved, yet they've given you just one instruction manual. And I honestly thought that Lego are all about sort of build together these days. So why they've given you just one instruction manual when you can split it annoys me. So this is the state of our instruction manual at the end. We've just ripped it to pieces so that we could share the build. And it shared quite nicely. The bit I like the least is the track. I don't see the point of building your own track. Lego make track. Like I have plenty of it. So that bothers me. And the track itself is pretty bendy. It's hard to move around. And it also uses up 7.5% of the set's pieces. So 192 parts in there. And it wasn't the most fun thing to build. So I would definitely skip the track part. But if you are going to display this set, it does look nice on the track. So we're going to motorise ours. It doesn't officially come with motorisation instructions, but we'll work it out and put it on the track. The only thing I'm worried about is these carriages are very long, so going around corners might be a little bit hard. So let's look a little bit more at each part of the train. So firstly, I would say that the connectors for the train are hard to put together. They're sort of the ball and socket joint things. And Ian was also not a fan of all the bits underneath that you build yourself. So he reckons that if you just use the pieces that Lego already made for these, that you could then use the magnetic connectors and that would work a lot better. So that's more the case sort of here, connecting them up. It's got the number 52 on the side, that's a sticker. Also the Sapphire Star is a sticker. So the 52 is because it's the 52nd Lego idea. And then I guess the Sapphire Star is got kind of Emerald Nighty, but more blue, so it works better for this. They've got some really nice part usage going on. So these are minion heads here, recoloured into the dark blue. You've got pens there, and then this little bucket as well. Makes a perfect little funnel. You've got some detail in the back there, sort of some levers and dials and things. Make it kind of realistic. And you can sit those, the minifigures, on these little boxes at the side. They're little wand boxes. But you can't open that door, I don't believe. So you've got the look of a little fire oven thing. You can't actually get in. Oh, no. That's me destroying it to get there. So that does not open. But it looks good. I feel the front of the train is a bit plain. It's just black. Maybe that's because I want it to look like Thomas the Tank Engine, or the Hogwarts Express has got a nice front to it. So that's a little bit bland. Next up we have the coal car. Pretty simple. Got the wheels sort of offset there. I don't know why. And a little door which doesn't open, but it looks good at the front. these bits can close in a little, and then this sort of looks like coal, so that's a good effect. I've put all the people inside ours. I don't know why. Now, technically, because of these two carriages, the train itself is too weighty to be motorised, because the official powered up motor does not take this much weight. You'd only take one carriage if that was the case. So maybe you could just do that. So let's take a look at the carriages. So you've got the nice printed detail, all of these destinations on the side, it's printed. And these are stickers on the doors. The doors do open, but sometimes they get stuck open. This sort of roof section needs to be really secure for that to not happen. You can take the whole of this roof off to see inside. And so this is the sleeper car. So we've got the first class sleeper area here, typewriter, sofa, big bed, and then a nice little ensuite bathroom as well in there. Nice ornate floor. They've done a really good job of this sticker here. That's sort of like a mirror that's kind of reflecting the room. I really like the look of that. And then you've got the not so first class area. So bunk beds, backgammon board there, and then just a little wash basin in the corner. So no toilet in there. And in the sleeper carriage, there's no way, like no corridor internally, because there's just not enough room for it. The carriages externally look identical, but inside the other carriage is the dining car. So you've got the little table, got the little tables in there, little lamps on, and at least access down this time, and then a little bar at the far end with the prettiest sticker I think I've ever seen. Like the shimmery effect of that is really nice. So I really love that part. You've also got sticker detail here for the doors at the end. And this one carriage has got a little light at the back. I think inside you can see another beautiful sticker in there. So really ornate. Right, next up we're going to look at the minifigures. So there is 8 in this set. You've got the little train driver here. He comes with a shovel and some stubble. He's got the Orient Express colours on his hat, but not on his overalls. So I feel like they could have done those in the navy. That would have been better. Pretty simple. Then you've got the porter. He's got his nice uniform on there with the train logo. He's sweating, I guess, because he's carrying quite a lot of luggage. There's 2 pieces of luggage here. And then he's also got a little trolley, simple build, and a stack of items to be pushing along. So lots of stamps on that one. And a little treasure chest, which has got some amber and some gems inside. And then a little top secret letter as well there. Then you've got the first class passengers. So this one, she's got the same outfit as from the Jazz Club modular, and then a reuse of that Potter headpiece, which I think looks really good. And I'm loving the fur collar as well. I also really like her handbag, which is simply like one of those bread loaf pieces and I don't know, one of those action pieces. I'll take it apart so you can see. But it's a very simple build, but works really nicely. So a handly piece and just a stud piece. I like it. And an umbrella as well. She does have an alternate face there. Slightly more quizzical look. Then we've got the old guy, who I think is also a first class passenger. Sort of stripy suit, Santa face. And no alternate face at the back. Then you've got the lady who works in the dining car. So she's got like a napkin type thing, or whatever it is they have to wipe spills up over her arm. And then her torso is just a sort of smart suit, and then some tidy looking hair at the back. And again, no alternate face. You've got the, what's he called? The guy who says it's time to go. I can't remember what they're called. He's got a little lantern, his little baton thing to say it's good to go. And then like a pocket watch as well on his torso, and some good facial hair going on. And he also has the gold band around the top, because he's slightly more important than the porter and the driver. Next up we've got, I guess, your second class passengers or just extra passengers. So this guy, he's got that flat cap from the CMF series, and he is meant to be the fan designer, who is also a film director, I think, or he takes videos. So a videographer, I think is the word. I like him. He doesn't have an alternate face either. And then this one, people are quite excited about. This is Pippin Reed, supposedly, from the Adventurers line. And she is quite relevant because she was in the Orient Expedition line of the Adventurers with Johnny Thunder. And so she makes sense to be on the Orient Express. Maybe she's off to go and see him. So, but I really love her hairpiece and the torso. Does she have an alternate face? She does. She's a bit scared there. So yeah, she's really cool. So I mentioned earlier the bendy track. There you go. As you move it about, super bendy. And I also mentioned the undercarriage. Ian said that this would be better with the actual Lego pieces. So this is all built. And it looks nice with the gold, but having the magnets would definitely make putting this together much easier. One last thing that does bother me is that there is no like rubber bands on these wheels like you normally get. And so when you run this along, you can see how that thing doesn't, this part, I don't know what it's called. Train fans, let me know. But it doesn't consistently move. And that bothers, so you can get it to go, but then it just stops because it's not making contact properly with those rails. And that really irritates me. So we might get some rubber bands for that. So let me know in the comments below what you think of the Orient Express. Is it on your to get list? Also, let me know if you would like to see a video of how we motorise it when we get around to doing that. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss an update. See you later.